Question number 10. The figure is given in the question in which CM is perpendicular to OA and CN is perpendicular to OB. And these two perpendiculars are equal. CM equal to CN. And we are asked to prove C is the midpoint of arc AB. This is AB, arc AB. This is the symbol of arc. C is the midpoint of arc AB. That is asked to prove. So for that, at first I came in these two triangles, in triangle OMC and triangle ONC, to show that OM equal to ON. For that I have used Pythagoras theorem to say CM square equal to OC square minus OM square and CN square equal to OC square minus OM square. In the question it is given CM equal to CN, therefore CM square will also be equal to CN square, implies that OC square minus OM square will also be equal to OC square minus ON square. OC square cancelled, so minus OM square equal to minus ON square, minus cancelled, OM square equal to ON square. If you do square root both sides, then OM equal to ON. So at first we proved OM equal to ON using Pythagoras theorem in these two triangles. Now these two triangles, triangle OMC and ONC, these two triangles are congruent. For that we need three conditions. First condition is OM equal to ON, that we have proved above. Second condition, CM equal to CN given in the question. And third condition, OC is common. Therefore triangle OMC is congruent to triangle ONC, rule SSS. Therefore from CPCT we can say angle COM equal to angle CON. So what are you saying? These two angles are equal. Those are subtended at the center by these arcs AC and BC. Rule says equal angles at the center are subtended by equal arcs. If these two angles are equal, then these two arcs AC and BC are also equal. So for that I wrote AC equal to BC. And if AC equal to BC, then C is the midpoint of AB root. In question number 11, this figure is given in which arc AB equal to arc CD. And from A and B, one angle is subtended at the circumference. Similarly, from C and D, one angle is subtended at the circumference, that is angle APB and CQD respectively. We are asked to prove angle APB, this angle, equal to angle CQD, this angle. For that, I have done one construction. OA, OB, OC and OD are joint. And then I wrote, since AB equal to CD, therefore angle AOB will be equal to angle COD, because equal arcs subtend equal angles at the center. So these two angles became equal because these two arcs are equal. And for this angle AOB, we can write twice of angle APB, that we know angle at the circumference is angle APB is half of angle AOB, because we know the angle at the circumference is half of the angle at the center. So instead of angle AOB, I have written this angle AOB will be twice of angle APB. Angle AOB will be twice of angle APB, means angle at the center is twice of the angle at the circumference. So at the place of angle AOB, I have written twice of angle APB, and at the place of angle COD, I have written twice of angle CQD. So these two and these two cancelled. Angle APB equal to angle CQD, that was asked to prove. Question number 12. Figure is given. In this circle, these two chords are subtending the angle at the circumference, that is angle APB, and these two chords CQ and DQ, these two chords are subtending angle at the circumference, that is angle CQD. And these two angles APB and CQD, these two are equal given in the question. We are asked to prove arc AB equal to arc CD. For that I have done construction. OA, OB, OC and OD are joint. Then as it is given angle APB equal to angle CQD, I have written here. And we know this angle is at the circumference, so for this angle at the center will be twice of angle at the circumference, and for that we will write here 1 by 2 of angle AOB, means this angle will be half of angle at the center, these two. For this angle AOB is angle at the center, and for this angle COD is angle at the center. Since these two are equal, therefore we can write half of angle OAB, because angle at the circumference is half of angle at the center. So instead of angle at the circumference, I can write angle at the half of angle at the center. So at this place angle APB, that is equal to half of angle at the center AOB, I wrote, and that is equal to, for this angle at the circumference is angle COD, angle at the center. So instead of this we can write half of angle COD, because angle at the circumference is half of angle at the center. So angle CQD equal to half of angle COD. Since angle APB equal to angle CQD, therefore half of angle AOB will be equal to half of angle COD. This 1 by 2 are half and half cancelled. AOB equal to COD. So what are we seeing? Angle at the center, these two angles at the center are equal. Angle AOB equal to angle COD, these two angles are equal, so we say angle at the center are equal. And we know angle at the center are equal if these two chords are equal. AB equal to CD. For that I have written the reason. Since equal angles at the center are subtended by equal chords, therefore AB equal to CD proved. Question number 14. This figure is given, and in this figure two triangles are inscribed. Those triangles are APB and AQB. And these two angles APB and AQB are in the same segment as it is given in the figure, and it is written in the question also. We are asked to prove angle PAB plus angle PBA equal to angle QAB plus angle QBA. So for that I wrote here, in angle AQB equal to angle APB, these two angles are equal because angles in the same segment. Then in triangle APB and AQB I wrote angle APB plus angle PAB plus angle PBA equal to angle AQB plus angle QAB plus angle QBA equal to 180 degree. This is coming from the sum of the angles of a triangle. Since these two angles are equal, so we have cancelled it. Angle APB and AQB are cancelled from both the sides. What is left? Angle PAB plus angle PBA equal to angle QAB plus angle QBA. Proved.